Okay, so I feel guilty because I have another package. Like in the last vlog there was a package and now there is a package. I feel like I feel guilty. I don't know why. It just, when there's a lot of packages, I feel like you know, ordering too much. But if I can, then why not? Who knows? Okay, so first one that I want to open is from AliExpress. I've ordered some journaling supplies. First, let's open the smallest one. I think there are flowers in here, like stickers. Yep. And here they are. These are those little stickers with, let me open one and show you. I ordered them because they were super cute and I needed flower stickers for my journal because I'm running out of those. Yeah, these are like those kind of PET material. I think that is what it's, oh, I think that's what it's called. So yeah, those pretty ones. Oh shoot, they want to fall down. Second package out of 3 that were in this first package. These are another journaling supplies. This is a ink stamp because I ordered some stamps, letter stamps actually, because I really wanted to use stamps in my journal, but I never got ones because I was like, I don't need this. And lately I've been like, it would be fun to use those, so I bought them and I found them in quite affordable price, so I was like, yeah, I'll definitely use them if they're affordable, because I don't want to overpay for journaling supplies or anything actually. Capitalism is bad. Although I would love to support some, independent artists, but the prices are not for me. I know it seems like I have a lot of money since this is the second vlog in consecutive vlog with unboxing. That's not my fault. Yeah, how do I open this? Should I, because there is this kind of, no? So should I like, oh, like this. Okay, so these are the stamps that I ordered. They were quite affordable, I must say, so I am really happy that they got here finally. I will finally finish my journaling setup. Also, I have a bone to pick with my delivery company because I'm pretty sure it's InPost. So InPost, if you're watching, I see what you did there. My package looks like this. Like someone was trying to get into it, but didn't succeed. I will probably be very angry. I already took some photos and decided to give them to InPost to be like, hey, your delivery guy tried to steal my package. I hope they didn't succeed. No, I think everything's here, but it's okay. I got a bag that I will show you in a minute, but first of all, I also got. Okay, for some reason my camera stopped recording. I don't know when. I don't know when it happened, so I'll just say that I'm super excited about this book and I hope to read it soon. And the second book is kind of mainstream. Not kinda, it is. Okay, so quickly, because I'm running out of space, I got The Night and the Moth, which is a romantasy book by Rachel Gillig, who is an author of One Dark Window duology, and I love the duology, so getting this was a must. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I also have a bag to show you, but I will show it to you once I transfer the files from camera to the computer, because this bag is quite cute. Okay, it's really late, so it's 10 p.m. So I'll quickly and quietly tell you what I'm reading, because I completely forgot about it. I just, you know, I'm looking at I'm reading still, like, a little bit dipping my feet into My Life Had Stood a Loaded Gun by Emily Dickinson, which still, I've read like one poem. No, I've actually read 3 poems now. I have nothing to say about it for now. I'm also reading Only a Monster by Vanessa Len, which is a book about a girl who is a monster, and there is she tries to save her family with another guy who is from the rival family, and they also have to fight a guy who she had a crush on, because he turns out to be a hero, and heroes are hunting monsters, of course. So they have to fight, and they have to save their families from basically hunters, those heroes. I'm also listening to Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher, which is a book that honestly so recommended a lot, and I'm a big T. Kingfisher fan. I've read What Moves the Dead, I've read Hollow Places and Sweet Sword Heart. all of them 5 stars. Like, they were amazing. And Nettle and Bone also like starts really strongly. Like, I really love the way T. Kingfisher starts their books, especially like the vibe, you know? They have like the ability to write a story that is absurd, humorous, but also dark, and at the same time cozy. I don't know how to explain that, but they are really cozy, and Nettle and Bone is cozy. I'm also reading a book that I want to make a big discussion about, but maybe not right now. It's Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. And okay, I finished this book. What can I say about it? I was mistaken. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Like, I had this like dark moment yesterday when I was like, I don't really enjoy this book. In the end, I did. I don't know if I am glad I did enjoy this book, or if I'm like, ugh, I enjoyed this book, but what's done is done. I will probably not finish the series simply because I need to make more research into the author. If he is as messy as I think he is, I don't want to read his books or like invest in them. You know what I mean? Like, I see, that's the problem when you want to read authors that aren't really problematic, because while I would love to read the rest of the series, it's really good. At the same time, I feel guilty enjoying those books when I see comments from the author that, being a Zionist, and I just really wish that there was a rule that authors cannot speak. Because I'm usually like, oh yeah, I love this author's writing, and then they open their mouth and I'm like, oh jeez, okay, yeah, okay. So I don't know if I will finish this series. For now, I'll put a stop to it. I'm not reading anything. I'll do the research because I don't want to spread misinformation. I was kinda hasty to tell you that, oh my god, he's a Zionist, he's this and that. But honestly, I first want to make a lot of research before I truly say that for sure. I don't want to spread misinformation saying like, oh, he's such a weirdo and I don't like him. Well, maybe it's not true. Maybe it's just a misinformation spread by someone and I'm just repeating it. So I will do more research. But for now, since I finished a book, I was supposed to start another book in the middle of reading that one. As I said yesterday, I was about to read this book to part 4 and then start another book and put this one to hold. But honestly, when I got to part 4, it got interesting even more. And it was heartbreaking, honestly. Like, the part 5, I think there was part 5, maybe I'm imagining things. Yeah, there was part 5. The end of part 4 was heartbreaking and I almost cried, if not for characters being kinda unengaging. Yeah, my review. I think the characters were unengaging. I mean, they changed, okay? Yeah. I loved Kyle. He was a sweetheart. Vin was... She got better with time. Like, at the beginning I was like, okay, yeah, another poor girl being like, oh my god, I'm so talented, I'm so special. And now that she's grown, I like her more. By the end, I was like, yeah, I like this girl. So I think the characters weren't the best. I think creating engaging characters isn't Brandon Sanderson's strong, how do you call it? He's not his strong side to create engaging characters, but I really like the uniqueness of the um, magic system and world building. Honestly, the world building and the mystery at the end, the plot twist, I should have expected that, but I'm an idiot, so I didn't. And honestly, the end when those characters, when this plot twist was revealed, I was like, okay. And at the same time, when it got better, and I really enjoyed this book in the end. I think it was good. I'll give it like 4 stars because of the world building and magic system that is concentrated on metals. Because in this book, when the magic system is that they have ability to burn metal and use it to enhance some abilities. Like if you burn copper, no one will see you as a allomancer, which is the magic system. And what else? There was um a dictionary, like arcanum on the end. Yeah, for example, when you burn tin, you have enhanced senses. And I think that it's very unique. I've never seen something as unique as this, because Brandon Sanderson really knows how to world build. I've seen some of his seminars at Brigham Young University. I mean, recorded ones. I didn't go there, but I've seen those a little bit because I like writing, and I've seen those seminars, and I saw that he is exceptional when it comes to world building, and it's true, he is. So I am really interested in the world and the magic system and exploring it, since the next book is called Well of Ascension, which means it will probably focus on world building even more. And I'm all for it. When it comes to Brandon Sanderson, I think it's safe to say that he is a really good world builder, not very good at creating characters. I'm sorry, they were very archetypical and unremarkable, They were just characters. I liked Kel, but I feel like there are many characters like him in the world. The same with Vin. She is fun to read about in the end, but she is not someone that I would say like, oh yeah, unique character, never seen that before. Which honestly, making characters you've never seen before is hard. I'm not saying that he should have done that. I'm just saying that they weren't engaging for me. I know there are many people who do love the characters. There are people who love this book so much they gave it 5 stars. Oh my god, the best book in the world. I think this is valid. If you loved it so much, I'm happy for you. Everyone deserves to have their favorite book. Me myself, I didn't love it as much as people did, but I will give it 4 stars. It was really well written, and I really liked the world building. So yeah, that's my review of The Mistborn. I'll probably now rest a little bit, maybe play Resident Evil 7, and then I will find something else to read. I need to talk to someone about Resident Evil 7. So if you're really particular about spoilers, which I'm glad I wasn't spoiled, don't watch this fragment. I'll put the number of minutes that it stops, I think. So I love this game so much. Okay, I gave it 10 out of 10 because it was so good. I couldn't stop playing, especially at the end when I got to the ship. I played the whole ship segment like on one sitting right now. I just finished. I was playing for like 3 hours straight, which doesn't happen to me that often. I usually play for like, I don't know, maybe an hour, and then I put the game away and I do something else because my attention span is really bad. Even if I like something, I will not spend 3 hours on it. This game changed that. I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed the characters. They were really multi-dimensional. I think the story itself, the mystery, like when I found out who Evelyn was, like in the end that this grandma was Evelyn, I was like, wait a freaking minute. I was seeing her all the time, right? I was just looking at her and I was like, hey grandma, what are you doing here? And I was just joking around when she was there, and suddenly I'm like, she was the villain all along. Yeah, I just wait. Sorry, my battery's running out. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, especially like the ending was amazing. Lucas was an asshole throughout this whole game and never changed. Zoe, I feel bad for Zoe. Actually, the whole Baker family, I feel bad for them. I also feel bad for Evelyn, and hear me out. Evelyn was the main villain, right? She was the weapon that was turning people into monsters, and she was creating the monsters, other like those moldy monsters. She was the villain, main villain all along, but she was a victim too, and I will die on that hill. She was a victim. I think that Evelyn was the one that was abused in the beginning because she was created as a weapon, right? She was just a child created as a weapon to just, destroy enemy. They were trying to make those battlefield monsters. I think Umbrella. The fact that Mia worked for Umbrella was disgusting, but that's another can of worms. I just feel bad for Evelyn because she just wanted family, especially at the end when she's like, why does everybody hate me? I just wanted a family, and I almost cried, honestly. I felt so bad for this girl. Yeah, sure, she tried to kill me the whole game, but who cares, right? No, I feel bad for her. So yeah, I just wanted to vent about it because it was one of the best games I've ever played, and I'm not even kidding. Like, why was I hesitating with playing this game? Like, I love horror games. I love horror everything, and the fact that I was hesitating to play horror games myself because I usually watch people play horror games. I haven't watched any Resident Evil because I knew one day I would play those games, so I was like, yep, let's avoid them. But I love seeing people play video games, at least the beginning, because there are games that I've seen the beginning, like Alan Wake or The Evil Within. Both of those games I've seen only people start, and then I was like, yeah, I want to play them, so I have them. I will play them. But yeah, I hate that I was too scared. I was just like, yeah, I love horror games, horror everything, but games might be too much for me. No, it wasn't. It was great, it was amazing. When I was scared, I just sang. I was just singing. My family has enough, like they suffered enough right now. But yeah, I was screaming, I was singing, I was everything. And my neighbors also hate me, probably. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Love that game. If you love shooters, if you love horror games, if you love games with depth, because there was a lot of depth. I could analyze this game all day long. It was amazing. So if you like those kind of games and you haven't played this, what are you doing right now? Play this game. So yeah, I love this. Especially now is the sale. I don't know if now, as you see this video, is a sale, because the sale is when I'm recording this video. Right now is the Steam sale of Resident Evil games. Highly recommend them. I just feel happy that I decided to play this game. Honestly, it was amazing. 10 out of 10. Wait, is it a little bit down, or am I tripping? Is this chair? No, I thought it was like tilting down. I thought I broke it already. I would be bad. I would be mad. I mean, okay, I did my nails again. Oh, this one looks short, but it's like black. And I wanted to use this snake thingy trinket on my nail, and I did. Okay, so yeah, what I wanted to. Okay, yeah, while I was doing my nails, because I was mostly doing them so I could listen to my audiobook, because I had no idea what else to do. And I listened to Nettle and Bone, and honestly, this book, I liked it since very beginning. Like, I trust D. Kingfisher. I trust in her. Like, she is the author that I trust with my life. Okay, maybe not my life, but with the writing. Like, you know what I mean. So I got into this book with like this, presumably I would love this, like this thought, right? And honestly, I really like this book still. I love it even. But until like 30%, I didn't know why people were calling it fairy tale like. Like, I understood that it is very like, oh, we have a princess and evil prince and stuff. But I was like, yeah, that's the and fairy godmother. But it's like nothing else, right? But then after like 30%, it got super interesting. Like, we had fairies, we had I don't know what how do you call them, like drowners, I think, drowners. I'm not sure, but yeah, you have those more like my country's fairy tale stuff. Like, you know, we have Utopce, we have all the like creatures, Striga, we have those kind of creatures, and I really enjoyed this book. I really think that it picked up on the fairy tale like aspect. Also, the plot thickens. I love the dog. Honestly, there is a dog in this book. I hope he survives. If he doesn't, I will cry. But yeah, other than that, I don't have much of an update. Oh, I've started reading Interview with the Vampire. Here, I have it. I've started reading Interview with the Vampire, and honestly, it's not bad. I'm still on first part of the book. Like, I'm 46 pages in. It's not bad per se. Like, it's good. I like it. Though the beginning, okay, so the movie wasn't as, it seems rushed here. Like, I feel like it's rushed. I thought it would be more like, you know, slow development of the story, and here we are already so far into the story at 46 pages. I hope it will stay strong, because for now it's really fun to read. It's really entertaining. I think the way of thinking of Christianity and what makes Christianity is very strong, but also the morality, religion, all that, it's very, very good at that point. So I'm not saying, I'm not saying the words that come to my head, like, yeah, no, seriously, I think the things here are strong. I think the message is there. What am I even saying? Like, I don't know, I'm just saying random words that come to my head, and I'm like, yeah, let's go with it. But no, seriously, I think the themes here are strong. I think the message is there. It's entertaining to read. I like the language that it's written in, although it's an old Polish translation. So I'm not sure, not that old, 2005. 2000, kill me. 2005, so it's not that old. I'll make myself some tea.